What up, Mr. B? What's going on with you? What's going on, George? Welcome in. All right, yeah, share me out, man. Share out my DIY electrical channel, man. That's the one that I'm trying to build up a little bit. Uh, I'm actually live on that. It's called We Light Up Your Life, or Light Up Your Life, I should say. Um, if any of the other people show up in here, they have the link, but that's the one I'm trying to build up. That's what this is all about here. I had to do a little bit of work this weekend, so got to make that money, you know. So I figured I would go live, say what's up to my peeps. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the trim out. What's up, A9 Miles? Doing the trim out on a shed that a guy had built, put in his backyard for a play space for his children. Say, but yeah, he uh, he built this to for a play space for his kids. So, damn, I'm gonna have to go get some. What's up, AAP? Welcome in. I'm doing uh yeah, doing some electrical uh on my on this, but somehow these boxes got protruded back behind the sheetrock. I put them to the right specs that they're supposed to be at, but I don't think these sheetrockers weren't that great, so I'm gonna have to go out and do some get some other screws and whatnot. I'm gonna have to put screws in uh spacer on these outlets. So I'll walk with you. There's some kids out in the backyard playing. I'll walk you all out there with me. But we'll try not to get the kids in there. But yeah, they're right there. So I'll keep you towards me. There we go. We're away from the kids now. So anywho, if any of my mods get in here, like Heather or Lap or all of them, they can drop my DIY electrical channel. I'm just trying to get that moving a little bit. They have that channel. It's only got like 55 subs on it right now. I'd like at least 100 would be nice. A9 Mouse, I think he's subscribed to it. But I don't know if A9, if you got a wrench or not. What's up, Too Tall? God damn, where you been, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. So look here. This is my work van. It's a freaking mess right now. But this is how I get shit done here. I got all these bins full of all your needs. But I've never actually really showed any of you guys this. Yeah, so anywho, if Heather or someone comes in here, they'll be able to give you the, I don't have nothing to cut this with. They want me. So I'm going to teach you guys something though, because a lot of electricians will tell you something different, but I'm going to teach you what the master that I worked under for all them years taught me about spacing out your outlets. And you can do this at home. So what it is oh, shit. So if you got an outlet that, I'll show you when we get in here, the ears on the outlet. There's Farlap. What's up, Farlap? Farlap, can you drop the, light up your life in the Tow for Life chat? People like AAP and Too Tall that don't have it. Oh, there's Jody. Jody got it. Thanks, Jody. Look at Jody out here modding. Trying to keep the kids off of it. They're all over there playing with the hose. All right, we're back in the stand. Once the kids are done playing in the yard, I got some other things I'm going to show you. But so, here we go. I'll pull one of these outlets out. Because obviously, this is a learning experience for trying to teach, I guess. So, if you have an outlet, you see these little ears right here? Where are we at? There we are. See those little ears? If your sheetrock is cut too high, like it is on this outlet, those ears right there go up against the sheetrock, and that's what holds your outlet from when you plug something in. It doesn't do like this, right? Well, here's a little trick that a lot of other electricians will tell you a different story, but I'm going to tell you this, and this is the way to do it. You use spacers. They'll go to like an electrical supply house or Home Depot and they'll buy these spacers. And these spacers cost like crazy money, right? See what this is? That's refrigerator water line. You know the water line that goes to your refrigerator for your ice maker and that? Buy a roll of that. It's like $3. It's the perfect size. And then what you do is you put it up against there, see where you have to be, and you just cut off pieces that you need, like that. And then in this situation, I got to put a couple longer screws in, I think. So I have a hole. Oh, damn, Nightbot working. Nightbot wasn't working the last time I went live. I'm glad Nightbot's out there working. Good job, Nightbot. So you just put the screw in, and you just put these, after you put the screw on the outlet, you put these over the screw like that, and then you tighten it down. Then what happens It's a spacer. And that's how you fix that. So if you got an outlet at your house that goes in and out because the ears on it or like someone whoever did your sheetrock work or whatever, uh messed up the sheetrock work because they're not all perfect, but what happened, is just take it, turn the power off, pull the outlet out, get you some water line, some refrigerator water line. There's that one. And there's that one. So now look, you can't push this outlet in. And there's nothing holding it right here other than that spacer. So, if that's how you guys want to do it, and if you got an issue at your home, you can do that. But most electricians will tell you that you got to go to Home Depot or Supply House and you got to buy these spacers that like Ideal or somebody makes and all that. And I'm telling you, you ain't got to do all that bullshit. Just go to Home Depot and go into your plumbing section and get you a whole roll of that for a couple bucks, dude. It's insane. And it works just the same and everything. I guess I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm getting all these damn messages. Now, see what the problem is here? Sheetrockers were so bad that now this is an actual, so this is what we call, this is a preferred size. So this is like a medium sized plate. Like there's the small ones, the regular sized ones. This is preferred. This is for, you can buy a jumbo and a jumbo may cover this, but the jumbo is just one big ugly plate. Like this is really big on its own. What up, brother? Look, we're doing some electrical. I was teaching them, so Jeff, so since you're ex-Sparky, I was teaching them about using water line as spacers on the outlets. So the outlets, see the sheetrocker screwed this all up. Look, see the gap? They didn't cut the sheetrock right. So now this customer is either going to have to go and he's either have to go to Home Depot and buy a big old jumbo plate and hopefully it covers it, or he's gonna have to have the sheetrockers come back and fix it. But I'm not running to Home Depot because to go there and buy a $2 plate. Yeah. Here's another thing I learned from the master that taught me because I drop screws all the time. He always called me a fumbly fingered fuck. Just saying. And see, this is so this is now code in this area anyway, and it's code mostly most all over the country for new builds, right? And here's another tip to make it look good. When you put your cover plate on, make sure your screw is up and down. The slot for the screw is up and down. The aesthetics of it makes it just look 100% better. I ain't caulking that. That ain't my job. I'm an electrician. I'm not a painter. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, in most municipalities now, these are what they call tamper resistant. So obviously this guy, like I said, this is going to be a playroom for his kid. So these are tamper resistant outlets. You can't just stick something in here. It won't go in. There's a little plastic door in here. When you put the outlet, it makes it a little harder to plug something in. But in the end, it's for safety. So if you got kids and you don't want your kids sticking butter knives in the outlets, And I will show you. So this is my knee pad. See that? That's my knee pad. Now I do have one of those foam pads that you buy from Home Depot, but somebody, I won't mention no names, stole it from me because they needed it. And I'm a fat guy, so I like to just lay it up against the wall because it hurts my knees. What's up, Top Teals? I'm talking shit about sheetrockers today. I'm not talking crazy about this Top Teals. I'm talking about sheetrockers today. So that the first outlet I did, that was the very end one. This is one that has two in it. Strip it back, you leave about an eighth of an inch worth of sheathing inside. See, a lot of people that do this at home. Oh, you leaving, Jeff? Whatever, dude. Oh, you want to lay back down? You at home? I was gonna text you later and ask you if you made it home. So a lot of people that do this at home or handyman, what they'll do is they'll run this wire like this, new wire in these outlets or whatever, and they'll leave the sheathing, the yellow part here. They'll only strip off just enough so they can make the outlet up. That is not right. That is not correct. It's not fun. And you kill yourself in the end. Put the outlet back in. So what you do is you strip it back and you leave like, I don't know, like an eighth of an inch of sheathing inside the box. What's up, man? And my rule is I always put my fist here to my thumb like this. And then that's the length I cut it at. Fist, thumb, cut. Like that. But I'm going to show you how to do this ground. So, what you do when you got two conductors, sets of conductors in here, is you got your grounds here, and now you just see me, I cut them both the same length, right? So you cut one shorter, a couple inches shorter than the other one. You take them, put them in your pliers, crimp down on both your pliers like this, and you twist. And you twist, and then you get that twist on them, see? Now, code, just about every municipality there is, code is to have a green wire nut. But if you look at this wire nut, it's not an ordinary wire nut. See, it's got a hole in it. Like that. So that hole is for, I cut the one short and twisted it on this ground wire. The hole is for the single piece that you leave sticking out. You go over top of it, and then where you got them twisted together at the end, you twist it, and there you go. Now that's code. Shove it back in the box because I only need the end of it. Now, okay, next step. I'm just walking you guys through this real quick, and then I'm gonna start feeding through them. So I would have been done with this. Like I would have been already on the other one. So, anyways, so you strip. You don't want to strip too much because you don't want it hanging out the back of your outlet. You don't want copper hanging out the back of your outlet because that could cause a short. And you put a hook on it. And if people don't know, you see them little holes right here. Those little holes on your strippers, that is to put a hook on it like this. Okay. you look, there's a little hook on the wire, see? Now, the other key to this, let me see if I can get you guys closer. I'm on this tripod that someone bought me for Christmas. I was gonna put it on my smaller handheld tripod, but I just broke it today. Yeah, there's only two wires. The next plug has three wires. That's my main plug. That's the one I close from the panel. So when you put these hooks on, so when you put the hook, let's see, actually, I'll do it with a piece of just a piece here. So this is a big misconception, or a lot of people don't know this. So you put a hook like that. See that hook? Now, when you hook that hook, you hook it on the screw that way. So the hook is facing that way. So that way, when you tighten this, it pulls it closed. If you put this hook with the hook facing that way, when you start tightening it, it'll start pushing the wire out. And you don't want to do that. What's up, man, cat? Yeah, I'm gonna blow myself up. And I've been doing this for a while, so let me see if I can get this to come down. There you go. I always put the hooks on, the shepherd's hooks, and I use my strippers and I close them like that. And I was taught that by my I was taught that by the master that taught me. I was taught that by my master. Yeah. Um, but I mean, I've seen electricians that don't do it. I do know one thing: when you do that, if you have to take that outlet back apart sometime, uh, it's a pain in the ass. So, but usually I'm the one taking it back apart, so it kind of screws me up, and it's a pain in my ass. And this is a new brand, so I can bought these from Home Depot. So this is a new brand I'm trying out on this job. It's because you could buy this 10 pack with the outlets and with the covers for about half the price of what you could buy the other ones for. And it comes with the covers. And obviously on the outlet, oh, I guess I should have told you guys that. So you have white and you have black. Your white in your wire in a house is normally hot, yes. And the white is the neutral and the green is ground. On the outlet, let me show you. I'm sorry, I'm not doing such a good job at my AAP. Yeah, right. So on the outlet, you have the green screw, that's your ground. And then the two silver screws, usually, them are the neutral. And if you flip the outlet over, these two are gold. The two gold screws are your hot side. Black is hot, white is neutral, green is ground, which is usually the bare wire in residential. The bare copper wire is usually yes, AAP. I'm not that good at commentary. I'm more of a get on panel and do my thing on panel. But and I'm actually doing this on StreamYard, but I'm doing it because that's the only way I know how to stream to both my channels. But thank you guys for coming in on a Saturday to roll with me. I don't know if this one. Well, I have to. I'm not sure if I'll have to, I think I have to change the screws in it, but I don't think I have to put any extensions in there. Any of that spacing. Oh no, bro. I've done a lot of Restream. Restream uses too much CPU. And then when you, especially if you're trying to have a panel, which I do a lot, a lot of the people on YouTube or friends of mine on YouTube that want to get on my panel are usually on phones. And you can't, it's hard for people on phones to get on Restream because of how much CPU Restream uses. I've used Restream and StreamYard. And StreamYard is better for people that are on phones. Most definitely. Damn it. I gotta dig this one out. You got her covered your damn keyhole. Yeah. Oh no, I am gonna have to put a spacer on that one. Yeah, this is what I do with my spacers. Oh, there it is. What'd you say? Yeah, Restream's cool, man, because you can have, all your guests restream to their channel, but you can do that now on YouTube. You can do it. Is it YouTube or is it StreamYards? It's StreamYards. So StreamYards has it now to where you can do that. So I will say the graphics and the things that you can do with Restream are way cooler. Like they have all kinds of, their graphics and things like that. But that they give, I mean, you could make all that shit. You're on your own, put it in. But yeah. But Restream is just hard. I mean, especially. Sorry about that. Probably loud. Restream is okay, man. It is. Yeah. See, I'm just a dumbass electrician that used to drive a tow truck. So, um, I can't never figure out OBS and all that. Um, I've even had people try to help me, people that are in the chat right now. And Kathy's trying to help me out a little bit. Man, I'm too stupid to figure it all out. And I got a lot of going on. So when I do go live, man, it's kind of like I just want to get on there and go live. So, I mean, I really don't have a lot of time, I guess is what I'm saying, to really sit down and mess with OBS. And I tried to do it a little bit, but it's confusing to me. When I'm just a dumb electrician, you know what I mean? Dumb, fat Italian electrician. I'm moving spots here, y'all. Here we go, we're moving. don't know if y'all noticed, but I am wearing that cool ass MC Tire Hunter shirt. I wish he'd have knew that when he was in here. I wish I'd have showed him. So this is my main box. This one has the power coming in, but because of the way I back and everything, I ran 3 in this box. But it also has the deep boxes, so you can have three sets of conductors in here. And it's just all hot. You don't have to worry about nothing. They're all dead. Let me show you. Get you one of these, but they're not. A lot of electricians don't like them, but they'll at least tell you if there's juice here. There's no juice. See? It'd beep and go if there was. It's always good to check. What's up, Axiom? Ghost Eagle, what's up, man? And you got to be delicate when you do this too, when you're stripping this Romex sheathing off. Yeah, you got to be careful because you don't want to cut into the conductors, the insulation of the conductors. So you got to be careful. I've been doing it for a while. So knock on wood, I haven't cut through any conductors yet, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. It won't happen. A lot of guys, they'll use their strippers or their clines or whatever, and they'll cut it back like that. I don't. I was taught this way, and this is the way I do it. Like I said, I do get a lot of people. You get, and the more my channel grows, and the more people that are electricians or whatever, that will watch any of my work or any of my content, I'm sure I'm going to get people to talk crazy. See, there's a nick right here in the wire, I think. But that's the sheetrockers did that. At least it's not all the way to the copper, but I can feel the nick. So I'll put some black tape on it. Great bad spot. It's not all the way through the wire, but a little black tape on it. Won't hurt his name. Just so it doesn't wear through. There we go. There you go. Okay, so anyhow, what I was saying was there'll be a lot of electricians that say this, oh, you're doing that wrong because you know you could nick the wire or whatever like that. There'll be electricians that'll say that. And there'll be other electricians that'll say that's exactly how I do it. That's the thing, man. This job, in any trade or mechanical type job, and even when I was towing, like everybody does things different. You know what I mean? And you have to keep an open mind. Now, when they do things unsafe and all that, and you can tell it's unsafe, then that's a different ballgame. But everybody does things different. So you don't have to criticize people. You need to look into what they're doing and look into if they're doing it a different way. They could be doing it in a way that's easier. And that's what I learned over my years. Is that there's easier ways to do things, and if you close your mind and don't let if you close your mind and you don't allow any critical thinking about a situation like that, you're an idiot. Someone's got a better way of doing something. They can show me a better way. I'm down to learn for sure. I'm down to, you know, like tell me about it. Yeah, man. I mean, I've learned everything I've learned, special, like even, I mean, I'll bring this up because I mean, I did it for so long, but especially in the towing business, man. Like I didn't, there was a lot of ego, man. There's a lot of ego in towing and guys that drive tow trucks. Everybody thinks they're better than everybody else. Oh, that's right. There's three conductors in here. I want to show you what I want to do. That's right. I'm not putting these on the outlet. So everybody thinks they're better than everybody else, man. Every other tow truck driver thinks he's a better tow truck driver than the other one. See, I knew how good I was. I didn't need to even worry about making it seem like I was somebody that I wasn't. But I listened. I listened and I learned. And I actually learned a lot, believe it or not, from other tow truck drivers' mistakes. I would sit back and watch motherfuckers make a mistake. And when they made that mistake, then I'd be like, well, I seen that coming. And I'd also be like, well, I mean, I'll make sure that I don't make that mistake. So what I'm doing, since there's three conductors in here, is I'm stripping these straight back. This is another one that some electricians do, some don't. I twist my stuff together. We're gonna put all three of the whites together, all three of the neutrals together, all three of the hots together. Okay. Now, there we go. All together. Now we gotta find a piece long enough, which I don't think I have a piece in here long enough. Nope. Hang on, guys. I actually had some out there in my out there in my tool box outside. What up, Sasquatch? Oh, anyway, as I was saying, go find you some scrap wire. You get you a couple pieces, strip them, and I twist up mine on. A lot of people say, like I said, a lot of electricians will be like, "Oh, you don't have to do that. The wire nut does that for you." Well, when I do it, I know it's together. You know what I'm saying? And wire nuts can fail. I'll twist these together. So, and I just put a tail on them like this. Make sure that sucker's snug. You don't want that sucker to come loose. Twist it white on there. I always snip at an angle after I twist it together. Snip the ends. And that way it makes believe it or not, it makes the wire nut white better. And then just fold them back in the box like that. Fold this one back in the box. Just leave your tail sticking out. Now you want to have deep boxes when you do that too. You don't want to have little short ass boxes. You know what I mean, Brian? Oh, you want to have a deep box for that. Okay. Yeah. Man, you can't name, dude. Don't be trying to make a channel called Van Life, dude. There's too many van lives out there. Believe it or not, you go on YouTube and look. You gotta call it something else, dude. Call a new channel, call your channel, call a new channel, Caucasian, if you're gonna do a van channel, with your RV, call it Rolling with Sasquatch or something. You know, you tried to tell me what to call the old show, the old Rude Toe Show, remember? This one I can tell already, I'm gonna end up having to put, uh, I'm gonna end up having to put spacers in this one too. These sheet rockers weren't good at all. I don't down other trades, man. I try not to down other trades, but I mean, I just call it how I see it. I mean, I seen guys that put these in and they can get it. They can get these boxes precise where there's just, I mean, precise these guys, they don't care. So, which is crazy because it's not like, oh man, I got something to eat off. Sorry. It's not like this was a big project, so they didn't have to be about speed. You know what I mean? Like they can take their time to cut these out right. I understand when they're like doing, you know, 10 brand new builds a day. You know, they just come in and they're just trying to knock them out. But, and this probably took them. I mean, this probably didn't take them that much time at all, especially if they did rock. You know? I'm not sure if they were sheetrockers every day or if they were novice sheetrockers. I don't have to say. Probably not. Come on. Yeah, see, they cut it too high. Now, this has been every one of these outlets I put in so far. It's exactly what's happened. They cut it too high. But that not enough at the bottom. That's why you're getting that. You're hearing that. My impact at the hammer. Because I'm hammering through the sheet, the threads are going through the sheet rock. So far, I mean, I don't mind these outlets, man. These outlets are pretty cool, actually. And I don't know how they left. So they cut it this one a little too high too. You barely can see. Yeah, these sheet rockers weren't that great. And I'll tell the customer, I know this guy, he's a younger guy, man, got a couple of younger kids, man. He moved here from Utah. And when he bought his house here, somehow, I don't know how, but he got a hold of us. Somebody gave him our number. And ever since then, he's called me for all his electrical stuff. All the lights in the house. It remodeled the kitchen when he bought the house. Oops, sorry, I moved the comments. I can't. Yeah. Yeah. So they. Let me see. Oh, snap. Y'all, they're still new. Okay. Oh, let me try to get back on this tripod. I don't know. I hate this damn holder on this tripod. Here we go. I don't even know what the hell I was saying. Does anybody remember what I was saying now? Anyways. I think I was saying about doing work for this guy. So I've been doing a lot of work. Done a lot of work for this guy. So he's got a young son that he got a real young son that I don't know about real young, but probably like 7 or something like that. Anyway, the kid likes Harry Potter. I'm a real big Harry Potter fan. Well, in this house, there's like a room that's almost like full size, like where you can almost like a grown person can walk in it underneath the stairs. And it's good size. It's, it's a storage closet. It is. But his kid persisted that he had that. It was his Harry Potter. So he had us wire it up for outlets and the light and all kinds of stuff for the kid. But now the kid, because the kid loves Harry Potter, and if you ever watch Harry Potter, uh, Harry Potter, when he was staying with his aunt and uncle, they made him sleeping under the stairs. So yeah, this kid is he loves it. Man. He was so happy. I remember his face when I remember his face when we put the lights and stuff in there, and then as he was able to get in there and get it all set up for himself. Man, the kid was so happy. I mean, I'm sure he'll probably grow out of that, but he wanted to be like Harry Potter, I guess. No, this is like taking me forever. It seems like that's because I'm talking to you guys and I'm trying. If I wasn't talking to you guys and all that, man, I'd already done half the switches and I'd be working on the lights. But I wanted to go live. Shame on me. AAP, I see. Did you got some construction or something going on at your place, don't you? AAP, you got some plumbing or something going on, don't you? I may have seen, could be wrong. I see a lot of things. I don't always have the chance to stop by and chit chat, but I will pop in and lurk and hit the like button on your channel all the time if I see you live or whatever. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like you, is that a basement? Or did you have to like chip up concrete? I want to say what I seen will look like in the concrete or something. 14 foot. Casing for replace old cast iron. Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah, man. So now you know, just because you don't see me in your chat commenting, dude, I'll be there. I'll be lurking sometimes. Hop in, smash that like button, you know what I mean? Gotta share that love. Everything looking. Oh, wow. Well, you know what they say about plumbing though, don't you? AAP. The only two things you need to know about being a plumber, shit rolls downhill and you get paid on Fridays. I'm not digging these outlets. I don't like the screws that they have on the side. So I'm not a big fan right now of these new outlets. Seems like my flathead screwdrivers popped out on. Holy shit. Uh-oh, this might be the only outlet that I do in this whole place that doesn't need a spacer. We'll find out. Doesn't look like this one's gonna need a spacer. What's up, hippie? Uh-oh. Yeah. Doesn't need a spacer, but I gotta dig out some sheetrock at the bottom screw. Okay. There it should go. Okay. Come on. There we go. Jeez, oh, Pete. Got it though. I'm weird. That's weird, man. My Nightbot. So my Nightbot, the last couple times I went live, my Nightbot wasn't working. And for some reason, today Nightbot's working. No say. I was hoping these kids were gonna get wear out and go in the house. Wanted to walk you all through uh, show you guys what I had to do to put the wire in this place. So I had to pull 175 feet of wire from the main panel to the shed. 175 feet. I did it last Saturday. I should have live streamed it last Saturday. Okay, there's all the outlets done. Let me pull you guys up here. I gotta extend you. Uh, oh, snap. What happened there? Hold up, yeah. I don't know how that happened. I know you guys are going up, down, up, down. Give me a second. We're having technical difficulties. Wouldn't be a tow show without it, would it? There. Wonder why they popped out of there like that. Hang on, y'all. Good Lord. Hang on, let me set you up. Trying to fix my tripod. My tripod this one is crazy on me. I broke my little handheld one today and been upset about that. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I broke my handheld tripod. I got a small little one. Man, it's only like a $5 little plastic unit that you buy from I think I bought it from, I want to say Five Below. And that thing broke today. But I've had that thing a long time. Couple I did a lot of filming with that one. All right, here we go. So now with this is the switches. Now this dude put smart switch in there. So this is the hot coming in. That's that. Oh, I didn't mark these, you know that, right? I did not mark these at all. That's funny. Whoops. Well, there's a way we can tell. Let's go find out. Okay. So there's our hot. Oh, I think I'm gonna find the last time. We try to sell it here. Hmm. Uh, Great. Yeah. Yeah, all right. All right. I'm going. So. Okay. Power off. Sasquatch, man. You always trying to do something, bro. About to put these switches in. This dude's got this dude bought smart switches for this. So and give you a word of advice about smart switches. Anybody that feels like they're gonna put smart switches in their house, make sure you turn the power off. Do not try to do it on. You fry that smart switch. Unless you feel like buying switches. But you'll fry them if you try to hook them up without turning your power on. They need to be completely wired in. Completely wired in before you go to the mouse to no man. So when you get in that van coming this way, Sasquatch, Yeah, everybody, they want to do all this Alexa and Google and uh, whatever the iPhone thing is, Riri or whatever. I don't know what that iPhone thing's name is. Siri, yeah, Siri. I'll mess with iPhone, man. But everybody, wants to, they want an app for everything. Blah, blah, blah. Pain in the ass. So switches, y'all. For anybody that doesn't know about switches, um, the only thing that usually, oh, would you put a Nest in, or did you put the Google one in? That's our pain in the ass, and they give you a hard time too. Yeah, I put a couple of those Nests into my time. I hate doing them. I usually, man, I try not to do them unless I'm gonna be broke. I'll be honest with you. I gotta be broke to put a thermostat in. Like because especially the smart ones, I'll tell the people, hey, look, man, you need to get a hold of the heat and air guy. Because what happens when you get into them, man, the wires aren't right. You take an old one off and then the wires aren't the right wires and all that shit. And then you mess around and uh, you find yourself having to rewire it from the freaking, everywhere to the unit, everything. And you're just like, screw that. But if you don't know about switches, so this one's gonna be my hot. So switches, all the neutrals go together on switches. And usually, I don't know, I haven't unboxed these smart switches yet. I gotta find them where they're at, but um, on these smart switches, most of the time they have to where you have to hook them to the neutral. But usually in a conventional, just regular switch, the regular toggle switch or whatever, you just put a wire, you put all your neutrals together, you cap them together, put a wire nut on them, and you just shove them in the back of the box. It doesn't get you, the neutral stays a continuous link on the switch. But those smart switches, because they have all the components in them, usually they have to have the neutral to run to run the other stuff. Which I think this is it right here. I mean, yeah, these are smart switches, Wi-Fi light switches. And they're all different. Like there's all different ones. So like when you get these out, you need to look at them. What's up, Johnny Bravo? Welcome in. So when you get these, you need to look at them because they're all different. Yes, sir. Putting in the work. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents today, baby. You heard me? Yeah, see? So look on the back. See, it's got a white wire. There's your neutral. So these do have to be tied to the neutral. But before we get into that, before we get into all that, I got to because I messed up and I didn't label these wires and I forgot how I put them because I did this last week. I know this is my hot right here. I'm gonna have to go turn the power on and tap each wire. Now I need to go up here, though, and make sure this is touching anything. As long as they're not touching So I'll be right back. I got to go turn the pump. And like I said, when these kids get done, I better watch myself. When these kids get done playing in the backyard, I'm gonna walk you guys through and show you what I did before I killed the live stream. Okay, see that one's hot. So I need to step this back a little bit. Sure she don't, hey, she sure she don't want them lights are pretty, look at them. I need a wire. Uh-oh, we got a crying going out there. We got a crying one out there. That's the little one, huh? So we're gonna test this out. Okay. Got it. So. Those two. Be right back. Ooh, that little one's crying. That little one is upset. Okay, I'm back. So what I did, it's kind of hard to show you guys because I had to move the tripod. But this was the hot, which I shut it off. I knew that one was hot. I have two lights hanging out here. I tapped them on, knew that was the switch there. Tapped this on this one here. And then went up there and ticked it out and lights inside. So that's them two. And so this is my hot. So I got a hot coming in. And I got a hot leaving and it goes up. And it goes to an outlet that I still yet gotta cut on the side, but you know. Whatever. It is what it is. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So the neutral has to stay out. We'll put these two together like this. Go. Where the dump switch go? I'm about to put these smart switches in. I don't know. What? Who or how? I think he's just about done in the backyard. The kids are, so I might walk you guys through there real fast here in a minute. Just so we can. So, cause this live's getting pretty long. I've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. I need to get hustling. I don't want to be here all day. So. Let me make sure he's on. Oh, shit. Well, that wouldn't be that good of a smart switch if you drop them like that too many times, right? Oh, yeah, that smart switch would be a dumb switch if I keep dropping it on the ground. All right, man, let me take you guys out here and build this. I'll kill this live. So that way I can get hustling. Well, let me see. What do I need to do here? And how do I go to settings? Right there. Hang on now. I'm stupid when it comes to the StreamYard here on the phone. Did that change anything? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay. So there you go. All right. Now we're gonna do this. So that way I can show you guys stuff real quick. So real quick. So here's this little shed. The guy I guess bought this thing at Costco. And then they put it up and I did all the wiring and he had the sheetrock done inside. That didn't come with it. But here's the main house here. I wired in that hot tub a couple months back, those ceiling fans up, stuff like that. So, anywho, what I did on this job, so put this panel in, and then this is a over here. You got that's a disconnect for a mini split. He's putting a mini split heating and air in there, and I had to run this down, and you see that kick out. That kick out is because that concrete slab was out there. So instead of busting the concrete slab, I put that kick out. But this trench goes all the way this way, goes up underneath there. Okay. This was the trench. It goes up underneath this, comes all the way around, comes this way, comes this way, comes this way, comes this way. And I know it's bright out here. And then it stops here under the deck. And I just ran the pipe down and laid it under the deck. He's going to have like lattice or something around this deck. Once it's done, it's not completely finished. So it runs down here. So it might start. There we go. So there's going to be lattice underneath this deck. But you see, this got the gas line coming over because he's got a wood fireplace or a gas fireplace on the other side of this hot tub. But I ran this hot tub. This is the hot tub stuff I ran a couple months ago. This is the GFCI for the hot tub. This coming out. This is just a 110 or a 120. Or no, this is the hot tub. This one coming out here is the hot tub. This one's the 120 that goes to that outlet right there. And but I told him the best way to do it would be to trench all the way around the house, but he didn't want to do that. So everything, even the gas lines, all ran on this wall behind the two AC units on this wall, all the way through the fence right there. Boom, boom. and then all the way. And then this was a nightmare even trying to figure out how to get stuff in here. Like I had to fight everything to even get in here. But both the big one's the hot tub, the smaller one is the shed. But there it is. That's where it all runs from. That's the main panel outside. This is how it is in Texas. You have the main panels are usually outside with the big stuff in them. And then you have a sub panel inside usually. Sometimes not. But all the big stuff's in that panel, and then he's got a sub panel breaker that goes to the sub panel. But yeah, just in wire. So this was 175 feet. So just in wire. What do you guys, anybody that's in the chat, 5 people, maybe a couple lurking, whatever. Johnny Bravo's in here, I see still. But 175 feet of wire. How much you think I had to pay for that wire? Just a wild guess. Take a wild guess at it. Anybody that's in the chat, wild guess, 175 feet of wire. How much? Berm, what's up? 550. You got the 50 part right, but you're a little bit low. Berm, you got the 50 part right, but a little bit low. So remember, so that's 175 foot. I only ran 40 amps out here because all it was one 110 outlet or 120 outlet, and then a 20 amp 240, 20 amp 240 mini split. So that's all that's on this thing. So I only ran 40 amps out here. So, but at 175 feet, I had to run number 6 gauge wire. I couldn't run number 8 gauge because it was over 100 foot. What up, Four Corners? So what do you think? I told you, Berm, you got the 50 right, but you're a little low. So what do you think? And that's not including none of the PVC. And remember, so 175 foot, I had 18 sticks of 3/4 inch PVC, and they were $12 a shot. Yep, it was $750. No, I didn't run. I ran it all separate. I didn't run like Romex 6.3 because you can't get it that long. 750. 750 is how much the wire just cost. So 750, then 18 sticks of 3/4 inch PVC. The shit was just put it this way, for this box, for the breaker, the box, the 2 breakers I put in the box. Excuse me. The PVC and the connectors and the 90s and shit that I used, like $1,200 just for parts. Just to run it from here to the main panel. Sorry. Son bitch. Yeah, it was expensive, man. And then I won't tell you what I charged him to do it. Phew, son of a bitch. Yeah. But yeah, it's and he originally told me it was gonna be, dude, damn it, there it goes again. He originally told me that it was gonna be an office, but then he changed it to a playroom for his kids. I mean, it's only got 2 lights up there. And there's only 4 outlets. I only put 4 outlets in here. You didn't want a whole lot. And then I don't want that thing locked. and then 2 lights outside there and there, which I'm taking those down. I guess his wife don't like them. She got other ones. And then right up in that soffit right there, I'm going to put an outlet. I still got to do that, but I got the wire up there, but I'm going to cut a hole and put an outlet. Oh, you was? I didn't know that. All right, maybe I did. Maybe you did tell me that before. Mm. It's about how long I've been, or not even that long yet, but I've been doing the electrical about 8 years. I started learning about 8 years ago. Um, it's fun, man. I mean, it is to an extent. I really do miss towing. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. I've been watching a lot of tow truck videos. I'm following this one guy. He's got like 178,000 subscribers. I've been following him, man, watching a lot of his videos. His videos are usually only like 10, 15 minutes long, man, but I'm getting the itch, man. I'm getting the itch, man, to drive a tow truck again, man. I really do miss it. It's my blood. That's my blood, man. That's what I did. I mean, cars, tow trucks, that's what I used to do. I loved it all. But it's hard to walk away from this business because this business is mine, this electrical business is mine. And I've never had my own business. Like I've ran businesses in my life with other people and they were supposed to be partnerships and this, that, and this, that. And then the shit never went down like that. It never went down like it was my business. But this business here is mine. Like no one can take this from me. You know what I mean? There's no partners in it. There's no nothing. It's mine. It's solely mine. I'm the only one that can mess this business up. And right now, I mean, I'm doing really good. So I don't want to, well, I can't walk away from it. I honestly want to get it to where I got money or the credit to go out and buy a truck, buy a tow truck, and then maybe I'll start a side towing business. You know what I mean? We can do electrical during the day and then go out at night and fucking repo cars. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I mean, I am about to jump out of here, you guys. I need to get moving on this stuff. I mean, when I'm live and I'm talking to you guys, I mean, I'm not getting a whole lot done. So at least not as fast as I could. I try to tell you, Caucasian, let me know. I think me and you talked about this once before. I try to tell you, let me know. We'll figure. I'll tell you what's going on. But there we go. Mama's at home hungry, and I told her this wasn't going to take too long. So, but then I went live. I probably should have been done by now, but so I got a shit and get, man. Um, yeah, yeah. But we'll holler at you guys, man. Maybe I'll do a drive when I'm on my way home. Maybe I'll do a live drive or something like that. But if I do that, I'll just do that on Tow for Life. I won't do it on my Light Up Your Life channel. So I'm about to get out of this motherfucker. Hang on, let me go to settings, flip the camera. Here we are. So I'm about to get out of here. I am Tow for Life, and I'm out this bitch. Toodles, bitches.